My pranam to all Atma Jyotis. There was a question asked today. It is said that we have to accept life. We have to surrender. So question is, somebody is suffering in life. Somebody has a pain. What should he do? Should he accept as it is? Or should he pray? If you go by spiritual teachings, acceptance is important. What really has to be done? So the first principle we have to follow is change what you can, accept what you can't. If you're going through struggle in life, challenge in life, do your best to change the situation. It's not that acceptance doesn't mean passivity. Surrender doesn't mean passivity. Surrender means doing our best to change what is possible. So then what really is acceptance? Acceptance means in a given circumstance, whatever is happening is part of destiny. What was destined is happening now. Accept this is a part of the destiny and start acting what best I have to do to face the destiny. We cannot change what is happening to me now, whether it's a disease or pain or loss. I cannot change it. I accept it as a part of destiny. What is supposed to happen is happening. What action I can take? So that is possible. Right action is possible when the mind is calm and peaceful. If the mind is agitated, our actions will be reactions. Learn to accept everything happening in your life as a destiny. Accept it. Do not try to find a fault. Do not try to blame somebody. Do not blame any circumstance. Okay, this has happened now. This is happening now. As part of destiny, accept it. With a calm mind, respond to a situation. This is the meaning of acceptance. It's not reacting. It is accepting and responding to a situation is a part of surrender, is a part of acceptance. So now there are situations and circumstances in our life where we cannot change anything. It is hard. I have a pain. I have a difficulty which I cannot overcome by myself. Then, is it something wrong to pray to God? Is it something wrong to pray to Guru? So the reason, the meaning of the purpose of the prayer, you have to understand. The purpose of the prayer, when you pray, you are aligning your subconscious mind with the conscious mind. You are verbalizing what is there subconsciously, consciously. So there is a sync up between conscious mind and subconscious mind in prayer. That's why you see at many places near the temple, there will be a pond where people put coins. 10 rupees. It's called a wish fulfilling lake. On coin they put and they say give a wish, right? Or they light a lamp and give a wish or seek for a blessing. So in the process, what you're doing, you are making your subconscious urges and bringing it to consciousness. That's the first thing happens. There's an alignment within you. So if I cannot change a circumstance, can I pray? Definitely you can pray. Nothing wrong in that. It's a part of change what you can and accept what you can't. So when you pray, You are giving an appeal to the infinite intelligence, universal intelligence, God, Ishvara, who is all merciful, all compassionate. You are putting forward your problem to the infinite intelligence. Your conscious mind and subconscious mind as aligned, and you're putting forward the problem to in front of God. So does this prayer make your mind peaceful? If this prayer has made your mind peaceful, then you've done really the prayer. If the mind is still agitated, then the prayer has not happened. Then surrender has not happened. Now what you are saying is, hey Bhagavan, hey Ishvara, I am in this circumstance, I don't know a way out. Guide me, show me the light. And you are stating where the solution is required, seeking. So when you give your prayer to infinite intelligence, be rest assured that the prayer will be answered, because Bhagavan is all compassionate, all merciful. So if you understand that, your mind will become peaceful. The purpose of prayer is to make the mind peaceful, first thing. Then give your appeal to the universal intelligence. Then understand that when your mind becomes peaceful, what happens to you? When we are restless, our frequency is very low. We are separating ourselves from the existence. When you are in fear, anxiety, or worry, restlessness, we are shrinking. Consciousness is operating at a lower frequency. When the mind becomes peaceful or full of love, the consciousness expands, individual consciousness expands. In that, it's one with the universal consciousness in some way. You are tuned yourself to the God in the process of prayer. And when that happens, something happens in your life that's called grace. The grace can come in many ways. Grace can come in any ways. But our human mind wants the specific answer in a specific form. The universal intelligence answers in infinite ways, infinite possibilities, any way or many way. If we trust that infinite intelligence, our mind will continue to be peaceful, and the solution appears in some form which we cannot imagine, which we cannot force. That's called grace. Just patiently accept whatever is happening, do what is best possible. A grace starts flowing into your life. That is the purpose of prayer. So there are two parts to challenge in life. Let us say somebody has a pain. The pain is physical. The mind gets restless in the pain, agitated in the pain. The physical pain becomes psychological suffering. The acceptance of a given situation makes the restless mind calm. The suffering starts coming down because you're able to accept. If you're not able to accept, mind will constantly reject. This should not happen to me. This should happen. This should not happen. The mind is not in the present moment. It's restless. The very fact of acceptance brings the mind to the present moment. In the present moment calmness, some right response will happen. First thing. Mind comes to the present moment and you offer a prayer. The mind becomes peaceful. In that peace, you are true to your nature, consciousness. In that consciousness, you are one with the universal consciousness, Ishvara. Grace comes in some form. Do not judge the grace, how it is coming, how it's not coming. Understand that all merciful Bhagavan will show me a light. But do not put a condition on that. This has to be like this has to be like that. Learn to accept whatever comes from the universe, because you may know what you want, but universe will provide you what you need. The purpose of prayer to make your mind silent, peaceful, and aligned with the universal consciousness. This is the purpose of prayer. And in that silence, you will tune yourself to the universal consciousness. No, what if my prayer is not granted? What if I don't get what I want? What if you don't get what you want? That is also part of the divine will. You may want something, but what you need is being provided to you. Our small ego mind say, this is not what I want. But what is needed for you is coming in the form of blessings from the universe. The purpose of the prayer is to seek the blessing. And blessings, we cannot decode it easily. Only time will tell us what is the blessing. When you open the blessing, there is always, when you open any situation, there is always hidden blessing. The hidden blessing will come from the universe. Are we ready to accept it? Are we ready to receive it? So acceptance of given situation, surrendering or surrendering to universal consciousness, God, Ishvara, Guru, the problem. The moment you surrender, the problem statement does not belong to you. You already surrendered. The solution you cannot dictate because universal intelligence is to operate. All that you do is, whatever happens, it is thy will. With that attitude, you accept. Suffering in your life goes. The entire spiritual journey is freedom from suffering, a mental peace, and love. Any questions for anybody on Zoom? Kantiji, Satyavati, Kamala.
No questions, Guruji. Acceptance, surrendering. This is something.
You can do prayer, but prayer is not for getting something. Prayer is for seeking blessing. What blessing we don't know. Prayer makes your mind peaceful. That is the prayer. Suffering goes in your mind.
Acceptance is very tough, Guruji.
Huh?
Acceptance seems to be tough, Guruji. Mind will always fight with us.
Doesn't accept anything or is it so agitated? That the only prayer is remove this.
Yeah. So the question is.
Here you are telling you are praying to God to just remove the suffering.
No.
Suffering go without this pain.
So the question is, if I am in pain, okay, should I not ask to pray to God to heal me from the pain? Should I not? You have to give a specifically request for healing from the pain. It's not a pain. Prayer is not general. Pray for healing. Pray for becoming free from suffering.
Okay. Physical pain.
Yeah. There's a physical pain. Pray for freedom from pain. So then, please understand, I never said prayer should not be done. Prayer can be done and should be done. Understand, you are giving the prayer to universal intelligence. You have to be clear what you are praying for also. Freedom from pain. Okay? Accept what universe gives back to you. Because our mind will say it has to be done in this way, in this moment, like that. That dictation, you drop it. Just surrender. Understanding that my prayer will be answered. That makes your mind peaceful. Is that clear?
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
Lalita Guruji.
Yes, Lalita, go ahead.
So the main purpose, because whatever is coming, the mind is always agitated. There are too many thoughts coming up, so there is agitation, anxiety, and stress and worry because of pain or suffering or whatever it is. So the main purpose of the prayer or whatever, the faith or whatever it is, to calm the mind first. To calm the mind first. When we calm the mind first, then we will actually understand. Then the suffering is gone. First of all, the suffering is gone because the thoughts are not going into the future or into the past. So it is in the present moment. So gradually we will understand, and finally we have that faith and we pray. But whatever is coming is also we are accepting it because there is no agitation. Because of that faith, we accept how it comes and we totally surrender because we know that whatever with our limited mind, this ego will ask whatever it wants, but the universal consciousness knows what to give, when to give, and how to give for our evolution.
That's right. Is it a question or a statement?
No, my understanding, Guruji.
Yeah, you're understanding correct only.
Yes.
Right? So, first let me clarify. Praying to God is perfectly okay. Seeking blessing from the God is perfectly okay. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says there are 4 kinds of bhakta, devotees. Artho, Jidnasu, Arthati, Gnani. Artha means somebody who is in difficulty. He prays to God. Who else is cares to pray? Human beings cannot help. You have to pray to God. Heal from pain, heal from difficulties. You have to pray. That's called prayer. This is the part of what we do. Acceptance is what we do when situation comes without getting agitated. Accept it. Prayer is what we seek, blessing. Both are perfect. Now the next question comes, in surrender, can we still pray or ask? So surrender, the meaning of the surrender is, it does not belong to me. Right? Suppose I surrender this mobile phone to you. It does not belong to me. It's not my burden. In surrender, you are giving up. That is the meaning of surrender, right? So now, this surrender, when you surrender, you are giving up something. What are you giving up in reality? Have you seen the surrender in movies? Somebody comes and put a gun to the head of somebody, then he says surrender, lift his hand. That means whatever you want to do, please do. I cannot fight back. I accept it. That means it's in your hand what has to be done. That's called surrender. So in surrender, you have given up something. In surrender, you have put your problem in front of God. Now the problem doesn't belong to you. The universal intelligence takes the problem and gives solution in some way which we can't understand. So that is surrender. In surrender, can we pray? Definitely you can pray. Definitely offer your problem to God. But then don't bring the problem back into your head. Doesn't belong to you. If you have surrendered something, don't take it back. No, will it work or not? Will it work tomorrow? Or has it worked or not? Has it worked for somebody? So when you have given up the problem to the God, told the problem to God, ask for a blessing, just accept whatever comes. Pray, but do not get agitated. Do not bring back the problem into your mind again. Get restless. So I'll give another example of surrender. So you go to a doctor. So doctor, I have stomach ache. Doctor says, I have to cut your stomach and remove something there. Okay. There's a appendicitis there. I want to remove it. How do you do that? You'll give me anesthesia. After that, you'll cut open and do that. Then what do you say? How will you cut open anesthesia? How will you stitch it? What type of knife you are using? What brand of knife you are using? You have to show me. No. You have told the problem to a competent doctor. After that, your job is what? Doctor, whatever you want to do, please do. You want to give me anesthesia? You do. In the in the surgery table, I die. I may die, but you are surrendered to doctor. No, otherwise how you can do surgery? So, a God, Bhagavan, is called Vaidyo Narayana Harihi. He is the greatest Vaidya. He knows Bhavaroga Vaidya. He knows how to treat the disease of the world. So when we have surrendered, we have put the problem in front of God. So it's no longer my problem. Now, whatever has to be done, God knows, Ishvara knows, universal intelligence knows. Accept it. In my mind, small mind, I want to know exactly what is happening, how it's happening, why it's happening. That doesn't work that way. For a surgeon, how are you going to surgery? Where did you study? Where did you get certificate? How many people have survived? How are you putting stitches? All those things won't work because we don't know what it is. So that is called surrender. Surrender is the trust in God, trust in the universal intelligence. When I have surrendered to the universal intelligence, Bhagavan will take care of this problem. In what way? I don't know. How? I don't know. When? I don't know. But that is called grace. Is that answer clear?
Very clear, Guruji.
But what you do now? We don't surrender. Go to a doctor. Doctor, I'll do surgery. First, let me take a second opinion. Okay, we'll go to another doctor to get a opinion. He also says something. Then, how are you doing surgery? I want to know. My dear, how do you know? What surgeon knows? What God knows or infinite intelligence knows? How do you know? Can't we surrender? If prayer or surrender has made your mind peaceful, that means you have surrendered, you have accepted. If it is making you agitated, that means you are not surrendered. Change what you can, accept what you can't. But do not put a dictate to terms to the universal intelligence. This is how it should be done. Then just say, this is the problem. Please help me. Please heal me. Please save me. Am I clear? Dalita,
Very clear, Guruji. Very
Kamala,
clear,
Satyavati. So have I confused about prayer?
No, Guruji, it was a too much of clarity. Very good.
Okay. Yes, Anupama and Kanti.
So prayer, gymnast. So expectation of that solution is not
No,
surrendering.
you are expecting a solution, but you don't expect how to do it.
Ah.
See, if you have a pain, ask for a solution for the pain. Okay, but this has to happen like this, or this has to happen next half an hour, next 10 minutes. Don't do that.
Complete surrendering.
Yeah, in the surrender, a morning a doctor may appear. Okay, or some medicine may come, or some healing may happen. How it happens, do not dictate how to do. Okay, it is exactly like when you go to surgeon now. When you go to surgeon, I have a stomach ache. Please heal me. Okay, surgeon says, okay, I'll take care of it. Go to operation theater, I'll do surgery. That's all you have. You can't ask, okay, when will you do surgery? How long stitch you'll do? How long the operation will happen? All those things you can't ask, no. Is there a difference between that and God?
Yes, very good example, Guruji. That surgery.
Right? God is called Bhavaloka Vaidya. He gives the medicine for the disease called existence. How to give, when to give, he only knows. How do I know of my small mind?
Guruji, without asking also, can it be healed or can a solution come?
So, without asking, the solution can come or not. Okay, let me ask you the question the other way. Put a question other way. Okay. So, did you have any time fever in your life?
Yes, Guruji.
Did you pray to God, remove the fever?
No.
Fever went off, no?
Yes.
Who healed it? Doctor. The body has a healing intelligence.
Mm.
That healing intelligence is called Narayana, Dhanvantari.
Mm.
That healing intelligence healed. Did you ask for it? You didn't ask. No. Bhagavan knows what to do.
Mm.
Hmm?
Mm. Correct.
Isn't
So
it?
believe in the internal healing system.
Internal healing, everything in your life, no, is
Mm.
being taken care. No. You had a baby, right?
Mm.
So did you pray that 9 months, exactly 9 months, baby has to be delivered? It is delivered, no? Who did you? You did it. Hmm?
Mm. Mm.
So everything happening in your life is being taken care now.
Correct.
So this is no. The question is understand that universe will take care of me, protect me anytime, every time. That's called trust. Okay. So
Ah.
then if when you are fully in trust mode,
Ah.
then what do you pray? You just say, I am surrendered to you. Right?
Mm. Mm.
So the prayer is when you want to state exactly what you want, is a prayer. Either way, it's wrong, nothing wrong. Just surrender, accept what comes in God. If you are in fully trust mode, fine. Or you say, this is my problem, please heal me. So some comment in this thing is very paradoxical statement. It's confusing. Okay. So now ask yourself, not me. Ask yourself, what is your state of mind? Your state of mind says, I am in pain. I'll be taken care of. Is it state of mind? Or I am in pain. Hey Bhagavan, please heal me from the pain. Which is your state of mind? First one or second one? Do accordingly, I am saying. You do not have to go by some law. If there's a feeling in the mind, I have to pray, please pray. If the feeling in the mind is that I am being taken care, just accept it. Ultimately, go by your innermost feeling. It's not a logical mind.
This is brilliant, Guruji, actually, what you
Huh?
have said, because
Right?
this is actually very brilliant, Guruji, what you have said. See, as long as we think that we can take care of it, yes, take care of it. But when you feel that you cannot take care of it, then you have to
So
let
the
somebody
question
take care
again
of it.
here, the question again being asked is, one side you are saying, if you have trust in internal healing, don't pray. The trust and surrender is prayer. Okay. Another side you are saying prayer is also okay. See, please understand there is no law. There is no law in the universe. You should do this or this. I am saying go by your inner feeling. Go by what you really feel inside. If you feel inside, I have to pray, please pray. That is the right thing to do. If you feel that God, I am being taken care, that's also okay. Ultimately, it's not a logical mind which has to give the answer. Your inner feeling has to give the answer. Do you get answer from your inner feeling? Yes or no? So the answer is I don't know. See, here do not apply your mind. I'm saying just do what you feel like right thing to do. That feeling is always right. It's in tune with the universe. That feeling also comes from God. Am I making clear? So you think that you are thinking, you are doing, that feeling is called prerepana. That urge also comes from God. Do it. See, please understand, our problem in life, we are taking ownership for thoughts, thinking, feeling, and acting. Thinking, feeling, and acting. I am the thinker, I am the feeler, I am the doer, I am the knower. This ownership is the ego. A deep innermost urge which comes from us. It comes from universal consciousness only, God only. Be true to yourself. If you feel like praying, definitely pray. If you feel like just accepting what's coming, do it. Do not bring your head. Listen to your heart, innermost urge which comes from God. So compared to our head, our heart is closer to God. Our feeling is closer to God. That feeling comes from the universal consciousness. To pray or not to pray, to just accept or not to accept. Let it come as a feeling. Don't let it not come as thinking. Is it clear to all? We have a thinking aspect and a feeling aspect, right? Thinking aspects comes from the head. Feeling aspects from the heart. Heart means deep innermost core. Which is closer to God? The feeling is closer to God. Thinking is actually based on the society, past and future. Go by your feeling. What do you think is the right thing? Your inner urge says, do it. By that feeling, if you do pray, the head becomes silent. That means you are listening to your heart. Head always confuses. I don't know. I have doubt. This is the confusion created by head. Heart does not lie. Am I making sense to all?
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
Yeah, everything, whatever you have told is very clear. First ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, change what you can, accept what you can't, and you further added to that, pray, like prayer ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, prayer, surrender, everything. So in that prayer, give me the wisdom to know the difference between the two. That wisdom is very important. Where you can change, where you can accept. So that comes under prayer.
That comes under prayer.
And ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ವೇರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅಗೇನ್ ವಿಸ್ಡಮ್ ಇಸ್ ನೀಡೆಡ್.
Correct. Without wisdom, you can't do anything in life.
ಸೊ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ವಿಸ್ಡಮ್. ಆ ವಿಸ್ಡಮ್ ಬರಕ್ಕೂನು ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಗ್ರೇಸ್, then teachings, guidance from the master. So all this will definitely help us.
Definitely ಬೇಕು. So the prayer, okay, what all that I'm trying to say is, let the prayer come from the heart, your innermost feeling. Okay, so that feeling is closer to God. Head is always confusing. Head always creates doubts. With that feel, trust, pray. Change what you can, accept what you can't. May God give me the wisdom to understand the difference between the two. That's also a prayer. If I'm in pain, please pray for relief. If you feel like that, if you feel that God is also already taking care of you, don't pray. But that God is already taking care of you means already you surrendered. That's already, prayer is already done. Ultimately, understand the purpose of prayer is your mind becomes silent, peaceful, one with the totality. Am I clear now?
Yes, Guruji. Also, you had told like whatever you pray, God will grant you. But when ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. So be careful with your prayer ಅಂತ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. But it may not be applicable here. But what we want is God will give us what we need more than what we want. But want ಕೇಳಿದ್ರುನು ಅರ್ಥ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಇವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಯುವರ್ ವಾಂಟ್ಸ್, ಅದು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಲ್ವಾ? But now need ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು God will take care ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
We need is taken care. So there's another question here. If I pray, it means that I don't have trust that he is not taking care of me already. I have to ask him. That is the meaning I'm trying to give. Not correct. This is not what I meant. Okay. So please listen carefully the wordings which I say. The prayer coming through your tongue also is not your prayer. The feeling comes to you also is not yours. Yours is not ego's. The feeling that I have to pray comes from within. It's a God is praying through your tongue. If that feeling is coming, that's the right thing to do. Do not bring your head and say, oh, I don't trust in God and all. Do not bring head and confuse the situation. Go by your feeling. That feeling is also given by God. That's called prerepana. If I pray, that means I don't have trust in God that He'll take care of me. It is false. This whole concept is coming from the head. The prayer comes through my mouth or through my heart is by God. God is making me do this prayer. So it has this trust and no trust and all these things are coming from the head. Go by your innermost feeling. Listen to God in your heart. That's what I'm trying to say. Do not bring this trust, no trust, mistrust, and all those things you don't bring. Go by your inner feeling. Feeling is closer to God. Feeling is closer to your reality. That's all. Do not interpret in whatever another way what I say. The interpretation is coming from the head. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Stop interpreting from the head. Go by your innermost urge. That is closer to God. So please understand, the heart is closer to reality. Head creates doubts, confusions, past, present, trust and no trust. All those things are coming from the head. But if you are able to listen to the innermost urge, you will be on the right track. If you are able, see, the principle is to go by your feeling, and that prayer makes your mind silent. Head becomes silent. That means you are on the right track. Do not worry about other things. Do not confuse with the many things. Be simple, true to your heart, and let that make your mind silent. Let not the mind dictate the heart the other way. Is it clear to everybody? Is the distinction between head and heart clear to everybody?
Yes, Guru.
Okay, we'll close for the day. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mratyorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Lokaha Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. So shall we close for the day?